Hi, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. I hope everyone here is doing well and taking care. Given the current circumstances, I feel as though perhaps we should take a moment and just pause, the video right here and take a minute to just be grateful and thankful for what we have and give to the positive stream of consciousness that is present and make that stronger, and pray for the health of everyone. So go ahead, and if you can, just take a minute out of your day and just pray. Or at least just send good thoughts into the world. And then let's begin your reading. Hi Aries, I hope you're doing well. Happy birthday to you. We're going to change up the reading this month. What we're going to do is go ahead and take a look at the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. And we're going to pull 3 cards from here, taking a look at your love, health, and wealth, okay? And then we're going to continue the reading with the other 2 decks as well. So let's go ahead and focus on love, health, and wealth. If you're new to the channel, welcome. How this works is I let the cards kind of fall into place like that, and then we discuss the topics that kind of come up. We will be adding another deck, which is the Magical Times Empowerment cards by Jody Bergsma. And that will be for affirmations that you can use for the month of April. And then we're also going to be using the normal deck that I usually use. It's the Art of Tarot by Liz Dean. And we're going to clarify all our different cards that come up, okay, to give a complete reading. So, One Ring Circus. So One Ring Circus is the card that has come up for you to answer your love life. And how this, works is this will kind of be the general theme of your love life for the month of April. And the quote that goes with this card is, "You are capable and competent." So for those of you Aries, if you've had a difficulty in your love life for whatever the reason, perhaps there's increased distance or you haven't met the one you feel, whatever it may be, you need to remind yourself, and this will be the month for you to remind yourself that you are capable and competent, that you can do all the things you need to do. Perhaps love took a backseat for you all this time, and now would be a great time to come closer with your loved ones, connect with them, have conversations with them, have a deeper conversation with them. That's kind of where this card is going towards. And I kind of want to read this out to you as well. Just to go a little bit more into depth about what the card is about. And you can take a look at the card as I do read that for you and see which illustrations really pop out. Independence is key now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need, so recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Talk about a quarantine period right now. Let's continue. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time when you know who you are and have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin. You're able to enter into the best kind of relationships and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. So this might be, for those of you who are single, this might be a great time to perhaps connect with someone at a deeper level, to find someone. For those of you who are coupled or married, this is again a great time to understand yourself a little bit better, give yourself some time away, and that time away will give you enough depth and clarity into who you are and be able to connect with the other person again on a deeper level. That's kind of what this month will be about. It's a lot about connections. We have, your energy here, Aries, and we're also picking up kind of what Pisces left over. So there's, depth to your emotions, and as well as there will be a burning desire for something more. We're going to go into more depth about this card later because we're going to be using a different deck. Let's go ahead and look at your health. Slow and steady. Okay. And I'm not going to read out every single card. It's only if I really feel like we need to go into depth about something. So for health, slow and steady has fallen into place. So this is again a great time to perhaps slow down. If you are one of those who's very active and, you know, if you go and have insane workouts and it's all about that, then this is a great time to perhaps slow down and switch it up for yourself. Try meditation instead. For those of you who do a lot of meditation and yoga, try something that makes you a bit more active. Okay, so it's about changing things up a little bit, but at the same time, slow and steady wins the race. So that's something you do want to remember as you move forward. And trust, you know, that life will take you to where you need to be. So enjoy what you have right now. Savor these moments. It's not a time to be very active, trying to be extremely productive. It's rather a time that you give yourself to, you know, to your health and really focus in on perhaps what's missing, what you can improve upon, and things that are going well for you, and just being grateful for that. Okay? And then we have wealth for you, Aries, and wealth is home. Okay, well, that's beautiful. So home is where the wealth is. That's kind of the theme for the month of April for you, Aries, and home is where the wealth is. So whatever makes up home for you, you know, whatever that means to you, that is the true wealth of everything in your life. And that's kind of what the energy will be. A true focus on home, your home, what you call home, the people. You know, if you have pets, it's about that. It's about, again, connecting. There is a huge theme on connection here, and just to slow down, slow yourself down in order to appreciate all that you do have. And then from there, you can create more. The quote that goes with the home card is, "You are comfortable in your own skin and you belong." Peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated right now. So that's your true wealth. Okay, and we'll expand on these as well. So let's go ahead and expand on your reading for the month of April, and then we're going to end it off with affirmations, okay? So let's focus in on the One Ring Circus card, and we're going to be focusing on love first. Three of Cups, One Ring Circus. It might be a huge time for celebration for you. Of course, it's your birthday, so you might be trying to, you know, do things, but it's going to feel like a One Ring Circus because, you know, with the whole, I mean, it makes sense. With the whole quarantine situation, perhaps you're trying to have a virtual birthday party. Who knows? But it's definitely a time for celebration. It's a time to, you know, come together with your loved one. Maybe you're having, you know, making time for a video, conversation, FaceTime, Skype, whatever it might be for you. But it is definitely allowing you to connect. But because I feel like everyone will be pretty available for you as well, it's going to feel like a One Ring Circus because it's asking a lot of you, a lot of your time, and meetings and arrangements, I feel. It's a lot of scheduling that's happening as well, but it's a time to celebrate. It's a time to be grateful and happy for what you do have and to celebrate, you know, this day of yours. It's your birthday. Okay, we also have the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So for those of you, because this reading is to do with, you know, your love life, first is what we're addressing. So the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles really brings out someone. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, okay, Taurus is an earth sign. If it's not a Taurus, it could be a Virgo or a Capricorn. But if there is an earth sign in your life, then they are definitely the one that you are celebrating with. They might even have news for you that they may communicate to you, and that will increase the reason for celebration this month in April. And there's also a hint of taking care of their health, okay? So that's kind of there as well. The other thing is, yeah, so in your love life, there's also a decision that you might be reaching upon, but it's not necessarily your energy, Aries. It feels like it will be your partner's, okay? But for those of you who are single, this will be your energy, okay? And it will be a decision that you really do want to stress upon the things that you so deeply desire. And when it comes to your love life, there's no such thing as sacrifice. You know what you want. You have made it your destiny, you can say. You know, you are destined for certain things, and the stars will feel all the more aligned given that it's your season and it's your birthday. And so you're able to pull upon all of those beautiful things and create more joy for yourself, increase and build on your self-confidence, your self-esteem, and really be clear about your true vision in this life, you know, for your love, how you want things to be, how you kind of imagine it, envision it. And that's what the star card is also really just bringing out here for you. The stars will be aligned here for you. And it's a great time to set perhaps relationship goals and then move forward from there. This is a really, really good time for that. Wow. Okay. There was also the Wheel of Fortune, and I feel like this is going more into May. Things will take a turn for you. Okay, but we're not doing the May reading right now. If you're interested in finding out about what that might be for you, I encourage you to get a personal reading with me through my website at IamPureGuidance.com. Lots of different options there. You can get a straightforward 10 or 30-minute reading or longer, or you can just get a love reading if that's something that you're interested in. For now, let's move forward with your health. For that, we have Slow and Steady. And see if we can perhaps clarify some of the messages here. And then we're going to move on to wealth, okay? So for your health, yeah, you need to prioritize. And what you need to do is prioritize yourself. And this did come up earlier as well. The World card is here. So it's also about taking in the energy from the world itself. It's about connecting, okay? And that's something to really try and increase your focus upon. It's a time of, it's a cycle right now. It's a cycle that's moving on, moving forward. It's about completion, endings, beginnings. When it comes to health, this is a time for regeneration, right? It's springtime. And it's a great time for you to also focus upon things that can now become anew, because the old energy will be completely gone, completely finished. You can reprioritize certain things in your life and then move forward from there. If you also look at this, this also reminds me like of the world here for you, and that you're kind of, you know, doing your thing and kind of going around, if that makes sense. So when it comes to health, it's about prioritizing, okay, and aiming for a healthier self. Okay? The other thing I like to add is that usually the World card comes up, especially if you have been, if you've been going through some sort of an illness or disease, or if you know someone around you who's perhaps been feeling sick lately. This card does represent that this will pass. Okay? And right now is the period where you are passing and transitioning from that into something newer, so it will be healed. Okay, so that's what the card is representing for you. It's the healing, it's the recovery, it's the emerging of new energy here for you. So very, very positive reading there. Lastly, let's go ahead and look at your wealth. Okay, this is for the month of April. The Lovers. Okay, I do think really like for your wealth, it's not really about materialistic wealth for the month of April. It will be very much about people around you. It's about the quality of the wealth, and wealth in this case is really stemming from your relationships. It's stemming from your loved ones, your partner perhaps, and from communication with other people, because that's also something that this card really does represent. It's being able to converse with your loved ones, and that's where the true wealth lies. And I do think that's the key message here, and I don't want to elaborate on this right now. It's a general reading, but if you do want to get deeper into the messages here, it does represent twin flame energy here as well, and there's the Home card for your wealth. So yeah, I really do think that the main message and the energy here is wealth will come from people. Okay, that's what wealth means for the month of April. It's not about building or expanding your business. It's not going up or down too much. It's just remaining. But for those of you, if you do have any issues or problems, the Lover's card is definitely suggesting or urging you to talk to someone about it, counseling, whatever it might be, financial advisor or someone, and you will be able to come to solutions with that. And things will be a little bit better, perhaps even in a month or two for you, in terms of if you're trying to increase or build on your wealth. Okay, but right now would be the time to connect, to talk about it. There's no up or down right now in the reading here for you. Okay, and even under the deck is a Two of Cups. So it's about connection, right? It's about connection, it's about transformation. And there's a lot of messages here that are just very people oriented as opposed to materialistic things or objects or yeah, things like that. So it's not that, it's a different picture here for you, Aries. Okay, affirmations now for you, and this will be again for the month of April. By the way, so I was thinking about doing a video, posting it on YouTube. Given the situation with, COVID-19 and everything, I really want to bring out some positive messages for everyone. So I was thinking about doing affirmations. If you have ideas, please comment below on what you would like to hear as affirmations. And again, I'll be posting that on YouTube, hopefully sometime this month. And yeah, so comment below as to what you'd like to hear and see for yourself. And we'll see how, things take shape and form. So let's take a look. And I hope, for those of you who did get that free reading that I was offering last month, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to follow up on it, you can definitely check out my website for a follow-up reading there for you. Okay, Aries. Affirmations, we have here manifestation, and what a beautiful, that deep blue color. It's so rich. It's really, again, it makes me think of Earth. There's just a lot of emphasis on that, on the world as well. Deep blue color, okay. So also please focus on your throat chakra for those of you who know about chakras, healing, and so on. If you don't, I also offer healing and cleansing, but I'm mentioning that because, so the blue color, it connects to your throat chakra, and the Hierophant also came up earlier, and that's also about your throat chakra. So for those of you, if you have any thyroid problems and such, I highly encourage you to focus on that. And I also recommend it for those of you who are, if public speaking isn't your thing, for example, it's really hard, then that's something I would encourage you to focus upon. Okay, so what does it say here? It says, your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. Good time to spend with self, right? Self-work, self-healing. That message is here as well. So let's read out the affirmations that go with this card. Today, I acknowledge that my life is expanding and new doors are opening. I will let go of unwanted past experiences, forgive and be grateful for lessons learned. I will be filled with a vision of everything that I want my life to be, do, and have, and let the magic happen. I give thanks in advance for all the blessings on their way. And there we have it, Aries. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you'd like further clarity or want to see what, April going into May might look like, please feel free to check out my website. I do offer several different kinds of readings. If you can't find what you're looking for, email me and perhaps I can suggest something for you. I also offer other services such as past life regression, healing, white light, healing therapy and techniques as well, along with, of course, chakra healing and cleansing. So feel free to check out my website if you'd like more information. You can also email me. I'm more than happy to get back to you on that. So thank you so much, and I hope you take care and stay safe. Happy birthday again. Passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance.